Greetings, this is the Timeshare Traveler. Today is episode 210, Win with Persistence. So persistence is really key because really it's a maintenance fees come forever, and so does people that are persistent have vacations forever, and they are excellent. So first I'm going to talk about how you become persistent and the benefits of timeshare persistence, and I've got some tips for you, and then I also will show you what I use to keep myself motivated for continuing to do that, because it is work to some degree, but to me the benefit and the return of that work is amazing. So let me tell you a little bit about my channel. I'll be back in about 28 seconds. Hi, this is Cliff, and I'm the Timeshare Traveler. Welcome to my channel. The purpose of my channel is to educate those who love traveling in timeshares. I've been an owner for 15 plus years at timeshare ownership. I have elite ownership with Marriott, Hilton, and Worldmark. I have published over 100 timeshare video reviews, and I've published over 95 timeshare tips. I can be found on Facebook at Timeshare Trav, at Twitter, Timeshare Trav, and on the web at www.timesharetraveler.com. Well, I'm back. So, becoming persistent. Here's my theme for the whole this whole video. Persistence is a long-term strategy to get good at vacationing. Remember that, because that's what's so important. So the way I do it, I set goals for myself. In 2024, my goals are to use timeshares as an alternative home while developing a real estate career. So that means I'm doing it all within a local area, and I've been very successful at it. We're over halfway through 2024, and I've been able to accomplish that. And the second thing is improve last minute deals. That's why I'm able to actually take advantage of this even more. Some example goals that I would say if you're newer to timeshare ownership is learn the website to book a short stay and a week-long stay. Learn all those details. Review 1 to 2 locations a month to see where you would go and how many points it would take. So that way you can sort of plan out how you're going to be doing that and figure out how to then see if you can do it for less, which is the short-term stays and so forth. And practice your goals every month until they are habits, because the more habits they are, is better your vacationing will be. And back to the persistence is a long-term strategy to get good at vacationing. On to the next topic. The next one is benefits of timeshare persistence. Again, remember, persistence is a long-term strategy to get good at vacationing. And nothing wrong with getting good at vacationing. If you were going to be good at something, that would be a great thing to be good at. And the benefits are you have better vacations. The more you learn, the more vacations your family will enjoy, the more of a hero you will be to your family, which is not a bad thing. It's a great motivation, and the fact that the family is together and so forth, or even if it's just an individual thing that you're enjoying by yourself, you're having a great adventure, the greater the adventures, the better. The more experience you get, you will learn to have more vacations with the same points. That's the amazing part, is you will over time get better and better, or you will choose when to use your points more wisely. You get better the more you use the timeshare system. You will learn how to book for less points. You will learn, if you book ahead, that you get the 1-bedroom inside versus the ocean view, and you know what? It's only a 5-minute walk to the ocean. So I think I'll take a longer vacation and I'll walk to the ocean and sit on the beach. You will learn how to leverage specials, marketing program, hotel related. I actually have a whole week in Las Vegas coming up in November. I wanted to go to Las Vegas. I'm not a gambler, but I'm going there, and I'm using actually I have 2 marketing packages. So one's in the first part of the week and one's the second part of the week. One from attending a presentation, I got a special stay for it, and the other one is I bought a $112. So it's going to cost me $200 to stay for a week in Las Vegas, which and in 1-bedroom timeshares. So that's, again, something I learned just leveraging marketing programs, and it was a special for attending a sales presentation. So, and again, I've used hotels points to book timeshares. Lots of opportunities to stretch things out. And again, that's the benefit. You get more creative, you get more vacations. And again, the other way to look at it is I don't have to buy as many points because I'm able to use the ones I have more efficiently and not have to buy more, because then it's less maintenance overall that I'm paying. And my persistence tips, and one thing I'm being persistent about is Persistence is a long-term strategy to get good at vacationing. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not overdoing it. I always book one marketing trip a year with each timeshare group that I own. And why not? It's typically less expensive maintenance-wise for the same trip. And if you're in the timeshare world, you're going to have sales presentations. So why worry about, oh, I'm going to have to do a sales presentation? They just happen. It's part of being part of the deal. What's nice is they don't require points to purchase. The cost is typically less than to book the same trip yourself. And you earn free hotel points, which you can then use to stay at timeshares in many of the opportunities. Use hotel points to book timeshares or hotels with kitchens. So it's not always, right. I'm actually literally in a Homewood Suites right now, free stay that I got from the points that I got for attending presentations. So it's a hotel with a full kitchen. Not quite as nice as a timeshare, but I'm doing the thing where I'm staying within one local area, so I don't have quite the flexibility I did when I could travel wherever I wanted to. Check for specials each month. I've been staying up in Tahoe quite a bit because right now there was a special going on for Tahoe. So I booked a bunch of Tahoe visits, which I could do I can work remotely for a couple days. So I work remotely on those days from Tahoe. Not such a bad idea. And again, I always have a recurring calendar invite, so I remind myself to check. I'm always checking. There's discounted sites. I have one for GPX. I had check RCI, and I'm looking for ones where I can get deals within the 45 days. I've stayed at one of the exclusive Napa locations for basically costing me about $350 for the week when I include, actually $450 when I include the RCI exchange. So I'm just persistent. I check periodically, and I'm able to do amazing things with my timeshares as a result. So there we have it. There's some tips for you. Okay, keeping yourself motivated. Remember, persistence is a long-term strategy to get good at vacationing. And sometimes you're like, oh my God, it's Friday. I have on my calendar. I got to check and you're like, I need a break. So here's something I'll show you. You know all those sales presentations, you see all these people vacationing, and they're probably actors or whatever, but really, those people that they're showing, those are persistent timeshare travelers. The people that are getting the most out of the vacation, that are happy, that are doing it, those are persistent timeshare owners. Here's an example for me. I managed, and I can't, even to this day, I'm just kind of shocked I pulled it off. I managed to stay 7 months in Hawaii in 1 year using clever point stretching options. I actually had marketing stays for a whole month. I signed up for one, used it, and signed up for another one. So I actually kind of broke my rule of one. I did two for one place, but I did a bunch. So I was able to turn marketing stays into a whole month in Hawaii. I used free timeshare bookings for over a month. We're using my hotel points. I booked all off-peak whenever I could. I didn't always, but mostly I did. And sometimes I stayed in studios for a month. I bought a cooker in Hawaii for $30 so I could cook in the studio. It was an electric frying pan. I bought it $30 at Target right on the island, kept it for a month while I was in the studios. And then, for $30, and you think about the point difference, it's probably saved me $200 a week for that $30. And hey, I was using the grills, so most of the time I was using the grills for the evening, and it was really just cooking breakfast, and I didn't really have lunch. And that point is you can do this with persistence. Things that I just talked about, maybe not as extreme because maybe your job wouldn't allow it or whatever. There's other limitations, but you can do these things. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Happy time sharing.